Welcome back to the Outcast Trading channel. My name is Io, and today we'll be doing a bit of a weekly update on Bitcoin and some other assets, given that Mark has stopped doing the traditional market update to focus on the actual program, and Jackie is focusing on some live streams for the Discord channel. So I will be the only one that's doing an actual recorded weekly update. There will be some minor updates that maybe Mark and Jackie want to do, but this will be the consistent weekly update. So here we go. Here is the chart for Bitcoin on. Actually, let's move to CME. CME week monthly. There's not much to mention apart from a bit of a rejection of the 55, a bit of a backfill on the previous month, and this backfill. Same as it's also the point of control around here, but the interesting part is that it reached the 55 and then rejected. Going down to the weekly, still a downtrend. Some possible bullish divergence, which played out to the 10 simple. Could it go all the way up to the 21? That was the speculation I had last week, but it's not looking great for now. The monthly is also pretty damning for now. Let's go down to the daily. I want to focus on lower time frames, well, lower daily and 12-hour more or less, because this hasn't really changed since last week, especially the monthly hasn't. Well, the monthly did get the rejection of 55, which is different to last week, but nevertheless, let's go down to the daily. Daily still in this range. We got an attempt at the 618 from this swing, but just got trapped in this resistance that we have over here. We actually did get a close above. I think on lower time frames, I'll go and check. But a close above this point of control and this bit of a resistance, but no continuation was seen. So back down to the bottom. I think there's another range that got formed down here, which we'll look at now. Probably on spot, not on CME. So on CME, Bitcoin lost the 21 on the daily, pretty bearish. Daily Stokes are actually turning down. EMA lost the exponential, not EMA, my bad. RSI lost the exponential. Anything else? That's all bearish. Not looking good. The only thing that is not bearish is that it's at support, even though it could be considered as bearish, given that it's at its lows, but it is some support. 12-hour lost the 21 and down to the bottom. Blue box holding for now. Yeah, pretty bearish. Stokes down. RSI. Some possible bullish divergence between this. No, actually, no, not at all. Hidden bullish divergence. Yeah, no, nothing to see here. Yeah, it's just bearish overall on CME. Let's go to spot. Spot is there's some interesting things on spot. I mean, we can do the weekly and monthly. Again, monthly just looks like a backfill on the previous month and down. Weekly could just be a backfill on the previous week and up, tapping the support. But I think we're more until we actually close above the 200s and the 21 again. We're not really interested in any bullish thing around here. There's some bullish divergence which we spotted a couple weeks ago. Will it play out? That time will tell. So far, it's not invalidated. Still can actually go for the 21. But yeah, time will tell. Let's go down to the daily, a bit more interesting. Daily, I have this new blue box from last week. I did add it last week. I did say that, I'm not sure if I did say it on the live stream or in the Discord, that a close above this blue box on the 55 would be an interesting change in behavior. I was actually long around here. I will actually go to the 4-hour and talk about my trades, but I did put this blue box in and closes above the 55 would imply probably a move up to the 618 and a break of that up to the top blue box. None of that happened. This was a stern resistance. The 55 got rejected twice, and then down it went. closed below the 21. A bit of a retest here. I don't know if it actually tapped, but this was the attempt at a retest. It actually did retest here. And down, 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 and down to pretty much to the dollar on the bottom blue box. This blue box I don't think has been changed since last week. It's based on this line that I had over here. I correct me if I'm wrong if I changed it from last week, but I'm pretty sure it's the same, and it's offering a really good resistance, a really good support over here. So I'll go down to the 12-hour. I'm pretty sure this blue box was based on the 12-hour. Yeah, probably, yeah. With this close over here, and this support over here. Yeah, probably. 12-hour tapped. Yeah, same. We did see as soon as we lost the 21, a bit of a test, and then down to the bottom of the range. Pretty much the same. I was actually long from, let's go down to the 4-hour. Yeah, let's talk about the trades that I took. I took 2 trades in the past few days. One of them was this one, 4-hour 21. Took a profit on this horizontal here with this close, which was right here. Then let it run. As soon as we lost the 21, I was out. So first take profit, good. Second take profit, we did not meet my target of the 618, but I still closed a second take profit in profit, still green. So overall, it was a profitable trade, but it did not hit its maximum potential. So next move, once we lost this 21, it actually closed once above, but given it was flat, it didn't really mean much. And then the next one was the candle of doom, closed below the 21, the 200s, both 200s, and the 55. So this was confirming a bearish scenario here. Even lost this little higher low, which is not really higher low, but the stutter step over here, which I did draw a line here, which was actually relevant. My bad. Let's actually draw it out. Yep. Which was actually relevant on the way down. It caused some, once it broke, it caused some resistance and actually took a short based on the 1 hour, which I'll go down in a second. Yes, and use this resistance as a way to manage my risk. So once this long failed. It was green trade, but once the actual idea failed, I switched to bearish and I was looking for shorts. The easiest target was around here and used this wick as a way to manage my risk. But given that I was in the middle of the range, I did not want to play on the 4 hour. I wanted to play on the 1 hour. So down to the 1 hour we go. On the 1 hour, I actually took, it was a 1 hour 20, this one, here it was. It was over here, managing up here. Any close above these candles over here or above this line, I was out. I did take this, or even the 55, I was interested. But any pop above here, I was out. Any close above the 55, I was probably out as well. I didn't come down to that. I actually shorted this all the way down. I think my target was 19 on the point. Yeah, 19. I took the full profits. I didn't even wait for the blue box, even though we did actually get the tap. But I was interested in just getting out. I saw it this morning. I saw the attempt at 19K. I took profit. I left like 20% on it, and then I saw that these wicks were happening, and I just didn't want to deal with this trade anymore, and I just took it off. Which, to be honest, it did go back up before going further down. But I could have still gotten some more profit. I just wasn't patient with this one. I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. Given that being still short at this support, and looking for another $100, or not even, looking for another $70 on a trade, I didn't want to get that greedy. But it would have worked out. Nevertheless, I took the profits, I ran with it, and I haven't taken anything today. Well, I took off my trade today. And all this bullish divergence also made me not want to hold that 20% that was left. So all in all, it was 2 profitable trades. One of them didn't make the second take profit. This one didn't make most of the take profits and actually took off just the whole trade at the last take profit. So that was 2 green trades. It's very good for the past couple of days. What am I looking at right now? I'm looking for a bounce here, exactly out of this blue box. I didn't take the long, which I probably should have. It's just not looking good in general. We've been in this range for far too long for my liking, even though I do like ranges. But it's been quite a bit. And how long will this hold? I mean, it can probably hold and bounce back up to the top of the range. But I don't know. The basic TA tells you to just long, and I might even take a long and use this candle to manage my risk. And right now, it's not something I'm looking at per se. What I am looking at, what might happen is, yes, a bounce of support back to the top of the range. Maybe a 618 can be pulled on this. Let's see. Can we take, well, let's take this one. It doesn't have to be the bottom one, the top one. It's the same more or less. Can we take this one or can we take this one? Either or, same kind of thing. If you take it on higher time frames, it's going to be the top one. If you take it on the 4 hour, it can be either one. This lines up pretty well with this, what was support now turned into resistance. The 200s are around here. So any bounce that comes up to here will probably have a rejection, at least to make another higher low. Will it get up there? That time will tell. I cannot tell you if it will go up there. I can tell you that if it does come up here, it'll probably have a bit of a resistance. And if you are long from here, this would probably be a natural take profit. Not financial advice, just stating the obvious here. Anything else? Let's see. 4 hour, 1 hour, we've already seen. We can look at what SPY is doing in a second. But yeah, overall, let's close up on Bitcoin. We are on a Tuesday. Yeah, today is Tuesday. Wednesdays are normally a bit more volatile. Is there any news that we have to look at this week? Let's see. Let's look at that before we move on. For anybody that hasn't used this tool before, investing.com, the economic calendar. I normally look at 3-star events that are in the United States, and I apply. So not today, but I'm looking for this week. This week, that what's left. Oh, FOMC minutes tomorrow. Yeah. Normally Wednesdays are pretty volatile, and if you add the FOMC minutes, that makes it a lot more volatile. There's the CPI for September and year, blah, blah. Jobless claims. Yeah, I am not trading for the rest of the week, it seems. At least I'm not looking to get involved in all of this. So if you are going to ask me, what would I do in this trading environment? I would long off support. However, given what the events are, I would probably not hold it for too long. I think the right decision was to cut my short over here. Given that tomorrow there's a lot of news and there's the FOMC minutes, those cause a lot of trouble and a lot of volatility and can get you out of a pretty good trade pretty easily. So my suggestion is to not trade in this couple days. Maybe Friday if you really want to. There's less actual news going on, but yeah, I wouldn't be trading on Wednesday or Thursday. So if you're in any trades and you are around your entry, please consider looking at that trade and see if it's really worth taking. And if your money is if you risking your money in such events is worth it. But yeah, in my opinion, it is not. So I know I'm putting a lot of emphasis on this, but it is very important, at least for me, that people don't trade around events like this, because it's not like you cannot make money. You can make a lot of money, but you can lose a lot of money as well, especially if trades go sour and you get emotional and you start revenge trading, which I've seen plenty of people do, and it is pretty sad. Because you don't need to do that. You can be a perfectly good trader without trading those events. Anyways, I digress. I will move on to something else. Let's look at Ethereum. Let's choose an alt. Ethereum, pretty much doing the same as Bitcoin. These blue boxes have been here for a long time. Wow, okay. They have been respected perfectly. I think the last time I drew this was around here with these lines, and then this happened. Yep, it looks like Ethereum is behaving bearishly, but it's behaving. It did have a close below the 12-hour 21, back up to retest it and down to the bottom of the range. Perfectly like Bitcoin. I think this is even more textbook and a better example when probably looking at this, at least to learn. This is a great chart, a great range to learn from. The range is set perfectly. Could you put this up here? Probably, maybe on the daily. Yeah, I could move this blue box a bit further up, but I think it's behaving very well here. 4 hour. Yeah, this was drawn on the 4 hours. You can tell with this candle and this candle close, so it's behaving very well. This is a really good range to at least learn from. Wow, I really like this. So what we have here is the 200s on the 4 hour creeping up to the top of this range. So it could be interesting if they come into play eventually. There's the Stokes are reset on the 4 hour. Off support, it's looking okay. There's no bullish divergence to be seen though. So that's that. Can we look at the Ethereum maybe on the daily? Ethereum on the daily, rejecting the 21 and down to the bottom of the range. Okay. No bullish divergence to be seen just yet. Stokes are down. Weekly. Ooh, interesting. It did close above the 200 simple in last week, and it's struggling to stay above. Not good. Not good, but much better than Bitcoin. So, not really complain. Monthly, bit of a backfill. Didn't even get to the 55 and down. Okay. So, conclusion on Ethereum, still in the same range, behaving like Bitcoin, even a bit more textbook than Bitcoin. I like this. Normally, I hate on Ethereum because of its extreme volatility, and how any trades can really get stopped out of nowhere. But so far, it's looking pretty textbook. Nice. Okay, let's look at some traditional. Let's look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ, haven't drawn on this for a while. There's a fib over here that I pulled for some reason. Try to explain something probably. NASDAQ let's go on the weekly. Weekly 200s, 200 exponential, first bounce up to the 55 and then broke. The exponential broke and then the simple broke and then got rejected. This looks awful. Next targets, what if this breaks? Below 10k. Ouch. Okay. So yeah, if this continues, 10k would probably be a bit of a bounce, but this is awful. Wow. SPY? I mean, I could look further down. Why not? Oof, yeah. No, looks the same. Looks awful. That's, well, I'm not really at support anymore. Yeah, this does not look good. I don't know what else to say. We lost this kind of support that we had here. Rejected off the daily 21. EMAs are working very well ever since the downtrend here. Lost the 21, bounce, retested, lost the 55, found some support up to this bearish silver cross, and then down. Yeah. Wow, this is looking awful, which probably will translate into Bitcoin losing the range at some point soon. But again, let's look at SPY. Let's look at something else. SPY, or we can use the E-minis. Same chart as NASDAQ. Lost, yeah. Next support comes around 3,400, 3,200, this kind of area over here. Wow, this looks awful. Awful. Wow. No rest for traditionals. Can I look at the Dow Jones maybe? Is there anything interesting in the Dow Jones? Same thing. Lost this support, clear downtrend. Oh, well, that's at least at this pre-COVID dump support. I guess it has some footing here. I don't know if it's just gonna follow what SPY and Nasdaq do, but it's already there. Not good. Yeah, I think traditional markets in general look awful. There's no ifs or buts. I cannot find anything bullish, at least on higher term time frames. If you want to look at the 1 hour, that's a different story, but that's probably going to be irrelevant for this kind of video, as it's a weekly update. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up by finishing on Bitcoin. Well, I already finished on Bitcoin, but I'm just gonna have it here. So my summary is Bitcoin still holding the range, Ethereum still holding the range, but the question is for how long. There's some really strong news coming out in the next couple of days. My recommendation is not to trade it. Traditionals are looking awful, which does not help Bitcoin at all. So if the minutes, the minutes are in theory, there's nothing new about the minutes. It's just a report of the last meeting that they did have. But for the people that normally do not pay attention to the press conference, that's going to be some news for them in the minutes. So normally it's from what happened in the last meeting, it was bearish, was hawkish. So in this case, the minutes are not going to be any better. Probably a bit more detailed and just bearish, hawkish and bearish for the markets. So I don't expect any relief for now. I mean, there could be just a relief bounce, but in general, it's just a downtrend. Bearish news, everything bearish. Yeah, there's not much to it. The only thing is that Bitcoin is holding the range for now. So if you are trading Bitcoin, it's still a range. If you are trading traditionals, it's a downtrend. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you're not part of our community, please click on the link in the description below. We have a Discord full of professionals and students that are interacting every day. We have trade setups. We have a TA program in the works. We have Jackie that live streams pretty much every day, almost every day. And we have these updates that come up every week. So if you enjoy that, click in the link in the description and join our community. And stay tuned for more. I'll see you soon and take care. Bye.